Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today is a great how-to video on learning how to get ready for 2022. Hi, my name is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. I'm an intuitive psychic medium here in the Sugar Land area. That's just outside of Houston. I work with my angels and guides to assist my clients in many areas of their lives, to bring them special messages from loved ones who have passed, to dialogue with their angels for guidance into their own situation, or to assist them with their own psychic abilities. If you like my content, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. That's right. The last few weeks of any calendar year, we are usually focused on holiday plans and how to get ready for the new year and kind of what's going on and holiday stuff and holiday plannings and parties and that sort of thing. This one is one to really get personally ready for 2022. So the first idea I have is kind of write a list of your accomplishments. And it kind of goes hand in hand with number 2, which is kind of creating the list of lessons that you have learned in 2021. And so this is a great time to kind of look through social media, look through your calendar, through your day planner, listing anything. So it's either an accomplishment or it's something, a life lesson that you've learned. I learned how to work through this. I learned how to get through this. And this is a really great way to do it. And you can even quote yourself like, wow, this is really heavy. This was really heavy energy and I made it through, or I didn't think I'd be able to learn how to do this and I did. And so those are some really great ideas. But looking through your calendar, listing everything out is a great way to really think about what happened to you and your energy in 2021. And I often think of one of the lessons I learned many, many years ago is kind of like as we start looking into a new year, what at the end of 2022 would you like to say you accomplished? Now you get to start it in reverse. You get to start with like, I accomplished all of this in 2021, and then looking forward into what you want to accomplish in 2022. So listing out all the things, like I said, going through your social media and your planners and your social events and kind of like listing those things out. The third thing is start booking outstanding appointments. Now, over the last couple of years, many people haven't gone to go see their regular GP because of everything going on. Maybe you haven't had your teeth cleaned and you're kind of overdue. Book those appointments. Maybe it's a doctor's appointment, like I said. Maybe it's a maintenance thing. You should have had something checked on your car or something checked in the house. Make those appointments. Make those appointments now before the end of the year. And if you can, book them during December, but if you can't, book them in January and hold to them. Put them on your calendar and make them fit in. And take the time to put yourself and your family first in this area. Like I said, doctor's appointments, dentist appointments, teeth cleaning, any of those things. Anything that you should have done in 2021 that you really haven't gotten to, you still got time. So you still have time to kind of put things on your calendar. One of the things that's really important is kind of working your calendar. Now, that's kind of like an interesting one because a lot of times the calendars that we use now are all electronic, and so they kind of just move it forward. So if we had grandma's birthday on one, it's going to go to the next calendar if we've scheduled it in there correctly. But these are kind of things that kind of like a heads up. As you go through your social media, what are the things you wish you knew ahead of time? Like, hey, take care of this ahead of time. Start your Christmas shopping earlier. So this is a great time of year to kind of put the things on your calendar that you should have put on there, but you didn't quite make it on there. And this could be things that automatically move forward. Make sure that they moved forward, like birthdays and anniversaries and all of those things. But there could also be some things that could work in your calendar to make things better or easier or improve what's going on. One of the things I like to do is a couple of years ago I started doing this, and I started shopping for Christmas in like July. And people are like, they're Christmas shopping in July? But then by the time the stores are packed in December, I'm like, I'm done. And if I go to the mall to look at something, it's because I wanted to go look. It's not because I had to go look or I have to go get this gift or I have to do something else. So I usually try to do this way in advance, months in advance. And then I wait till closer to Christmas and have it all wrapped up and that sort of thing. But what are the things that you really, really require doing? Updating your calendar is one. Color coding things, specializing different events that maybe if I'd have known I had this special event coming up every July, and if I'd have known about it 2 weeks in advance, I could be better prepared. So putting it on there, like heads up, this is coming up in 2 weeks. What would you like to fix or change or modify now before you get to that point and you're like, oh my gosh, now I'm being slammed with so many things at the same time. I will link this to my weekly plan sheet video, because having your calendar color coded to what's going on makes life easier, kind of gives you a heads up about what's coming up, how things are going to change in your life. And like I said, there are times that you don't realize that it's going to be really slammed, and then all of a sudden things kind of come together at the last second. But if you knew in advance, you could make that easier on yourself. You could make it so much lighter, so much easier to deal with. The next one is kind of clean out your life. And this isn't just kind of like decluttering your wardrobe, but this is decluttering your wardrobe, cleaning out your kitchen, cleaning out your laundry room. What are the things that you can kind of just get rid of? So many times when I've done this in my drawer going, I didn't even realize I still had this. I thought I got rid of this shirt 5 years ago, and there it is stuck in the way back. Donate items, things that you no longer use. There's a lot of charities looking for clothing at this time of year. You can ship them to other countries. You can do all kinds of amazing things with them and ship them out and really bless someone else, but you're kind of blessing yourself as well, because you've gotten rid of all of this stuff. Number 6 is upgrade your surroundings. Upgrade what you have around you. And this could be rearranging your furniture in your living room, your bedroom, the kids' rooms, your dining room, kind of switching or kind of taking things a little different look at them. Maybe there's things that you haven't been taking care of. Maybe there's a light bulb out and you keep forgetting every time you're near Lowe's or Home Depot. So put that on your list and go get it. Maybe there's some scratches on your furniture that you could polish over or fix or adjust. Kind of looking at things in a new light and kind of starting 2022 with this, I'm ready for this year. I'm so ready for this year. Things that you can kind of get off your calendar now and working ahead of time and just making your surroundings so much nicer. I often love to kind of get the holidays out of the house shortly after Christmas and kind of move into the new year. Like, that's a great time to rearrange the furniture, shampoo the carpets that you haven't done in a while, making sure that everything looks nice and fresh, and all the holiday stuff is away, but it's kind of like, I've got a refresher. That's also a great time, if you haven't figured it out, to clean out your junk drawers. Everybody has a junk drawer. Everybody has at least one, if not more. And that's a great time to kind of go through there and what are the things that I don't need anymore? What are the things I'm not using anymore? What are the things that I could kind of get rid of or give to someone else? Those are the fun things to kind of clear out. And once you do, you're kind of like, I really am ready for 2022, because 2022 is going to have its own energy, its own amazing things to bring to you. And if you're not stuck in what's going on in the past, it makes it much easier. So let's pull a couple of angel cards and see what else we can get from our angels and guides about getting ready for 2022. This one is jumping up. Dreams. There's a lot of things that we could dream about for 2022. There's a lot of things that we could decide we want to do. Now, one of the things I love to do is do a progression and kind of like standing on the last day of the next year, and what would I like to say I've accomplished? What would I like to say I did this? I didn't think I could, but I did it. Or I did this and I didn't think I'd be able to, and wow, I amazed myself. And that can be really, really empowering, of things that you want to say, like, I did this. Maybe you bought a car on your own. Maybe you bought a house. Maybe you went on a trip by yourself. Whatever it is, like, I've accomplished all of these things, and now I can say I've done them and I've got them off my to-do list. That's the cool part. Miracles. When you plan ahead, miracles happen. And it's almost, I think, we're planning ahead for miracles, but miracles show up because we planned ahead. Things all come together when you're not like frustrated. Oh my gosh, this isn't working. Or, oh my gosh, this is too late. Or, oh my gosh, this isn't working. And when you have that heads up on your calendar, like, hey, in 3 weeks, this is going to happen, it gives you that insight. What do I need to make sure I have? Do I need to go through the closet to make sure I have all my 4th of July stuff, or make sure I have all my Easter stuff in advance? Whatever that is, I've got it. It's not like, oh my gosh, I have to do this in the last second, or here I have 2 days to get this done. I can give myself several weeks in planning things ahead. And that just seems like a miracle to me when you have that time and that heads up. The next one is abundance. When you give to other people, it allows creator energy to give to you. When you gift things away, when you're getting rid of your clutter, even though it's like, I don't use that chair, I don't like it anymore, and you give it away to someone, it's a blessing to them. When you give away clothing that doesn't work or fit for you or any of that stuff, you bless someone else with that. That is such a blessing, not only for you because you've gifted it away, but for a blessing for them. And that can even be going into miracles and abundance for you and for other people as well. What are your tips and tricks to get ready for the new year? Share them with me, and I may be doing a video. I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.